Thank you. You may be seated. I would like to welcome everyone to the first graduation ceremony for CMCSS K-12 Virtual School. As we begin our ceremony, I would like to say a special thank you to the Austin Peay State University broadcasting team for sharing this live with our families unable to be with us today. Also, thank you to the Montgomery County Sheriff's Office SRO team for providing our safety and security this afternoon. Please welcome graduate Davon Brown to the podium to sing our national anthem.
Oh, say, can you see by the dawn's early light what so proudly we held at the twilight's last gleaming, whose broad stripes and bright stars through the perilous fight o'er the ramparts we watched were so gallantly streaming, and the rockets raglan, the bombs bursting in at gay proof through the night that our flag was still there. Oh, say does that star-spangled banner yet wave o'er the land of the free and the home of the brave?
You may now be seated. Thank you all for coming to the graduation ceremony. I would like to introduce you to our special guests. Please rise as I call your name. CMCSS Interim Director of Schools, Dr. Angela Huff. CMCSS Chief Academic Officer, Dr. Sean Imperatrice. CMCSS Director of High Schools, Dr. Roz Evans. CMCSS Director of Teaching, Learning, and Innovation, Ms. Emily Vaughn. Virtual School Principal, Ms. Erin Hedrick. Virtual School High School Assistant Principal, Mr. Keith Parker. Virtual School Middle School Assistant Principal, Ms. Danielle Head. Virtual School High School Counselor, Ms. Jessica Lockett. Caller of Graduates, Ms. Anna McMurray. And the school board members, Ms. Carol Berry, Mr. Herbert Nelson, Mr. Jimmy Garland. Thank you to all of our honored guests for being here this afternoon. Please join me in welcoming them and all of the graduates. Thank you.
Graduates, you have been given an exclusive opportunity to receive an innovative style of learning that has allowed you some more flexibility than your traditional peers. What a blessing it has been for me to share this first year with you. Together we have shaped what our school will look like in the way of learning from years to come. And I thank you for choosing to be a part of this exciting journey. As you close this chapter of your life and you start the next, I want to leave you with a few words of encouragement. Many years ago, when I first started teaching, I worked with an ISS teacher. I worked across the hall from him. And every time a student would come into ISS, he would give them a coloring sheet. And the picture was a frog being eaten by a large bird. But the frog was choking the bird. And at the bottom of the page, it said, in bold, "Don't ever give up." One day I was having a challenging day, so for therapeutics, I just went by his classroom, picked up a copy of that, went to my classroom, sat at my desk, and I colored that. And as I was coloring it, I reflected on what was happening in the picture and what the words were saying. The frog is going through his worst nightmare, being devoured by this bird. Despite the intentions of the bird, the frog is choosing to fight. That picture spoke to me that day, and I have taken it with me in every classroom and office I have worked in since, to remind me that when times get tough, don't give up. Sometimes you feel like it would be easier just to throw in the towel, lose heart, surrender to defeat. Take a moment to reflect on high school. How many times have you thought, I can't do this, it's too hard, I'm never going to get caught up? But look at you now. You did it because, like the frog, you were persistent. Former South African President Nelson Mandela was quoted saying, "It always seems impossible until it's done." High school may have seemed impossible, but you made it, and you're done. Today, we will write the last few words in this chapter of your life. High school is over, and you will begin writing the next chapter when you leave here today. Some of you will go on to a college, university, or technical school and earn a degree or technical certificate. Others will join the military to continue the fight for our freedoms, and some of you will go straight into the workforce. Remember that you will face challenges in anything you choose to do, but those obstacles are all a part of your story. The most important thing to remember is that positive outcomes come from not giving up. Congratulations, graduates. I am very proud of your accomplishments. At this time, I would like to welcome graduates Callie Andrews and Charity Hill to the podium to share a few words about their experience as a virtual Voyager.
When I started high school freshman year, I never thought that I'd be finishing it off as a virtual student, but here I am. I moved here the summer before my junior year, June of 2020 to be exact. The summer was great for the most part, but as the school year approached, I became very anxious. I have horrible social anxiety, and it gets a lot worse when I'm in a new place with people that I don't know. Because of this, I just wanted to do virtual instead of giving traditional a chance. But my mother talked to me about it one night, and I decided to give traditional a go. So I went to school the first semester, but it was extremely difficult because no one wanted to talk to the new kid. Since we're required to wear masks, we couldn't see each other's faces. This made it very difficult to connect with somebody, and it put a wall between everybody. Having no friends in school is extremely difficult, especially when you have constant anxiety, so I began to feel isolated. I became very depressed and anxious, which was reflected in my grades. I had stopped caring about my academic life and was only focused on staying calm while in school because I was so anxious that it made me physically sick on a daily basis. I couldn't even eat anything for breakfast or lunch because I was so ill. My parents took note of this, and together we decided that it would be best for me to go virtual my second semester. After I went virtual, I became a lot happier. It was like I was a completely different person. I decided to stay virtual my senior year because I loved it so much. Since I chose virtual, I was able to learn and grow a lot within myself. I'm happy, strong, and so blessed to be where I am in my life. I can honestly say that virtual school has given me the opportunity to be so unimaginably happy, and I wouldn't change a single decision that I've made over the last year and a half. Because of virtual school, I was able to get my dog, Winnie, who makes me so happy every single day. I got early acceptance into Austin Peay State University, which would not have been a possibility if I hadn't taken virtual American history my junior year. And because of that, I now get to follow my dream of becoming a nurse. So, as we close this chapter of our lives and turn to the next one, I want to leave you with a quote that I think will resonate with a lot of you. Life is so subtle sometimes that you barely notice yourself walking through the doors you once prayed would open. With all that said, I want to say congratulations to the class of 2022, and I wish you all the best of luck.
Good evening, everyone. I'm sorry, I'm a little nervous. It is an absolute privilege to welcome you, the family, friends, faculty, staff, and the graduating class here to the Dunn Center. I would like to acknowledge and celebrate the impact that each of you have had in our lives, thus catapulting us here to this milestone occasion. I was absolutely elated and overjoyed when asked to prepare a commencement message for my class, the graduating class of 2022. All the things that I would say, the things that we've experienced, the memories we've made, the more I reflected, I thought about how truly special this graduating class is and what sets us apart. We began our journey back in 2018, headed to our assigned high schools, excited about what was ahead. The games, the pep rallies, the dances, the friendships. Will the classes be hard? Will I be able to find my classroom? These are only a few things we've got to experience interactively. Then along came 2020, the new year, and COVID. There is no way to get around COVID because COVID has become a part of our everyday lives and vocabulary. And even if COVID didn't affect you personally, it had its way of affecting you in some way, shape, or form. No matter if it was COVID lockdown, COVID isolation, COVID depression, or COVID loss of a loved one. Also, there was school, then no school, then some virtual school, and that's only if tech and internet would allow it. Now I know that perspective seems like a grim overview, but it was reality for a wrinkle in time. And that wrinkle, no matter the cause, no matter the why, birthed new ideas, new passions, new innovations, creativity, and a new school, CMCSS K-12, later to become Virtual Voyagers. The virtual school choice has been consistency. It meant that no matter the changes in our reality, we would receive constant instruction. Virtual school has been the weeding out of everyday distractions that can come with being in the general setting. Virtual school has been accountability for ourselves and our learning goals, accountability to our learning mentors and our teachers. Virtual school has been smaller class sizes and getting us the help when needed. Virtual school has been office hours for additional support from our teachers. Virtual school has been teachers excited about teaching and students logged in excited about learning. Here we are today to celebrate all that we have accomplished together on this journey. We are here to celebrate our teachers and supporters. We are here to celebrate all the staff that contributed to our success. But we are also here to honor the manifestation and success that we received. We are here today to celebrate the graduating class of CMCSS K-12 Virtual Voyagers. Thanks.
Good afternoon, graduates, parents, friends, family members, and learning mentors. It is my absolute honor and privilege to stand before you today to present the very first graduating class of CMCSS K-12 Virtual School. Graduates, you have been part of something so innovative as we have embarked on this voyage together. This group of students has accomplished something very special and unique. They have taken the uncertainties and the trials that life can throw at them and have continued to thrive as they have achieved in an entirely different mode of learning. Ladies and gentlemen, this class to date has been awarded $432,000 in scholarship money, has earned 10 occupational safety and health administration industry certifications, and 2 military enlistments. Graduates, please know that this journey does not end here. This is only the beginning of your voyage through life. As you continue into the next phase of this voyage, remember the question that started your journey here as a virtual voyager. Those simple operating principles that we established at the beginning of your senior year will guide you through your life. We ask the question, do you have the right idea? Remember, IDEA stands for integrity, determination, excellence, and accountability. If you take this simple question with you, you will have all the tools you need to solve any problem, conquer any trial, or persevere through any crisis. Take your integrity with you always. Keep doing the next right thing, even if no one is watching. In my life, I have found that you can always do the next thing, and the next thing, and the next thing that is right. The thing that is right and true is always the best option, even when it's hard. Next in having the right idea was the D for determination. Friends, you have experienced a pandemic. There will continue to be hardships and trials in your life. There will be trials that we cannot even begin to imagine now. Stay determined. Keep your focus. Never stop dreaming. Never stop believing in yourself. My father always told me, if something is worth doing, it's worth doing well, to the very best of your ability. Those who are determined will not fail. Next is excellence. In everything you do, be excellent. People will pay attention to those who go the extra mile, those who spend just a little extra time, or those who give it just one more try. And finally, be accountable. Take responsibility for your actions and hold yourself to the highest standards. Just keep asking yourself along the way, do I have the right idea? I'm so proud of each one of you. I can't wait to watch the amazing things that you'll do. So as I close, I'll leave you with this final quote from a great author with whom I imagine you are all familiar, by the name of Dr. Seuss. You have brains in your head, you have feet in your shoes, You can steer yourself any direction you choose. You're on your own and you know what you know. You are the guy who will decide where you go. Dr. Huff, all of the seniors here today have met the graduation requirements for the state of Tennessee and the Clarksville-Montgomery County School System. I proudly present the CMCSS K-12 Virtual School Class of 2022 for your acceptance.
Good afternoon. I commend this class on your hard work, dedication, perseverance, resiliency demonstrated by your accomplishment today through an unprecedented academic year. On behalf of the Board of Education, I hereby accept and confer that the 2022 graduate seniors of the K-12 Virtual School have met the high school graduation requirements of the state of Tennessee and the Clarksville-Montgomery County School System, and are thus entitled to all rights and privileges for completing these requirements. Congratulations, virtual voyagers. Mrs. Hedrick, you may now begin the presentation of diplomas.
I will now present the graduates for the class of 2022. Mina Muthana Ali. Natasha Angelis Alicea Aviles. Sade Adore Anderson. Olivia Danielle Applegate. Allison Faith Baggett. Gabriella Bernardo. Alyssa Hope Berry. Cy Evertrue Berry. Sager Chloe Blackwell. Milani Bopa. Tyler Jordan Boyd. Chandler Grace Brody. Robert Anderson Brooks. Jalea Simone Brown. Davon Darnell Brown. Callie Faith Andrews. Yep. Mm-hmm. Dania Ayame Brown. Callie Faith Andrews. Okay, I'm sorry. Who's next? Azuria Janelle Carney. Chloe Ann Crabtree. David Franklin Daniels. Trinessa Jalen DeMumbrum. Sean John Lamar Edwards. Jovan Richard Marquise Farrar. Jaden Russell Grammis. Jasmine Nicole Harris. Lyric Nijay Harris. Nevaeh Aletta Heatherly. Amaria Lestar Hicks. Charity Celeste Hill. Brianna Ashlyn Howard. Kina Arista Hewlin. Henry Isaiah Ingram. Haley Marie Jackson. Daniel Lawrence Jones. Kyla Paris LeClaire. Jackson Davis Lukowski. Tara Lynn Mastis. James Tyler Mann. Caroline Lynn Marley. Tommy Wayne Martin. Lauren Ashley McCullough. Haley Dakota Mercer. Brooklyn Paige Nash. Haley Elizabeth Norman. Blake Robert Parker. Draven Lee Perry. Paige Marianne Pontius. Chandler Scott Pope. Prina Hidalgo Punjabi. Alyssa Grace Robbins. Ulrich James Diaz Sarmiento. James Morris Simmons. Jacanye Wendell Antoine Starks. Dalen Jordan Sturdivant. Lamaya Audrell Thompson. Alvin Josue Torres Ortiz. Darius Manuel Turner, Jr. Mia Rose Vandekar. Haley Renee Luco. Jeremiah Foster Williams. Justin Alexander Williams. And Bryce Kenneth Todd.
Seated, then we'll start right here, okay? So just wait till everybody gets there and then you get.
Graduates, please stand. We started this voyage together last fall as pioneers, and now here we are the first official graduating class at the CMCSS K-12 virtual school. To signal our transition from being high school seniors to graduates, we will now turn our tassels. Graduates, please turn your tassels. Congratulations, virtual school class of 2022.